Hi, hi! Hi, hi! Hello, everybody! Hello, Birdie! Hello, Eclipse! One moment. Sorry, my dog likes to take the path less traveled to the bed, which includes going over all of the bags and things on the floor. How are y'all doing? Greetings, greetings! Can't tell if this is too loud. Efferency. I guess that's fine. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I thought so too. I turned it down. While you're here, let me see. Let me make sure that Enoch's actually attached properly first. Hold on. There we go. Okay.
Bun Eclipse is my beloved art papa, creating magic and mischief in our virtual circus. Together, we stir up chaos and fun, bringing joy to all who watch.
Yes, I gave him thoughts and feelings. Okay, let me see here. He has thoughts. Oh, my tracking is being funny. Hold on. Is that better? Eh, kind of. We're not close enough. What do you need from me, phone? Oh god. I'm gonna pull everything off my desk. Hold on. Can you see me? Alright. Gonna be good enough. Anywho, today we are gonna play some Scarlet Hollow. Scarlet Hollow is a horror visual novel, and it's got a lot of horror. I was about to say that again. That's really redundant. Anyway, I'm so descriptive. Here we go. Trigger warning. There are some graphic scenes. They aren't too horrible. It is in an art style. But it's also got romance and choices. And I have played episode 1 like last year, back when it was only episode 1. So I am excited to see the changes, and then if we get to the further episodes, I've never played them. So it'll be new for all of us, and I have the memory of a goldfish, so I don't really remember all what happened anyway. Okay. Let's get this started. Let's get this narrative experience going. Oh! My name? Eve. Oh god, I live in the city. What city do we want to live in, guys? My instant thought was dumpster land. I don't know if that's very fitting. Is that gonna throw off the narrative? If it's dumpster land? Wakanda? Hey, Terry. That would be interesting. I don't know if I want to live in like Wakanda though. I'm not a big fan of war. I feel like that's all that's happening right there. Let's see. Dumpster. No, I can't. Oh, I can't fucking spell. Dumpster land. Okay. Great. Scarlet Hollow? Oh, I already typed in dumpster land. Well, okay, my face tracking's gonna bother me. Hold on. Trash Lantis. That's so funny. Staria! Hold on, my face is fucking broken. Hold on. You like me better over here? Hold on. How was your interview? That's so exciting. Have a good shower, Terry. Okay, hold on. Okay. Does not impact gameplay. He, him, they, them. Oh, how inclusive. They, them. Unfirm. Yay! Okay, keep me updated. Let me know how that goes. Why does it want my tongue out? This tracking today, I swear to fuck. Ugh. Okay. New traits. Traits unlock additional paths. Dialogue options. Okay, so power build. Tough as nails. The pinnacle of fitness. An imposing presence that commands the room, and a mean right hook. Okay, punch. Mystical. Strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in others that can, in other ways. Ugh. In ways others cannot. Ooh, talks to animals! You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Okay, I'm really tempted on that one. I love that one of them's being hot. Street smart. Good at lying and hard to... good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker. You can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. I'm a criminal. Keen eye. Observant with a knack for picking up small details. Empathetic. Okay. Book smart. Well-read and rational. Possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge. Oh, Keith, I'm Keith. And know when to use it. Reading is so fucking hard. A talented researcher. Stay up late tonight. Okay. Hot. Extremely good looking. A natural flirt. People just like you. Probably because you're a good person. Okay, everyone. We can choose 2. There's gonna be a blood moon and lunar eclipse around 3 a.m. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be up at 3 a.m. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm an EP bitch. I think talk to animals should be 1, right? But what should our second one be? It's like... eat before... Okay, fair. Fair. Hot would be funny as fuck. I just show up hot. But also being able to punch is good. I have a feeling there are going to be locked doors. So like, no door can hold me if I can pick locks. That's kind of dope. Small details would be useful. Just being smart would be useful. No slutty bimbo option. That's the hot option. That's the subtext. Obviously. Okay, let's see. Mystical. The threads of reality is other... Oh god, choices. Okay, just because Eclipse mentioned it, and I think it's funny as fuck, we're gonna go hot. We're gonna be able to talk to animals, and we're gonna be hot as fuck. Okay? We're doing it. We can do another playthrough later. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. We hot as shit, yes! You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. I mean, to be fair, this is you. No, shut up. No. Shut up. The long-lost cousin. The bad news. The 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in seedy depots? Depots? That would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. No, I will not be taking your compliment, thank you. I would like a refund. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with that side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. I thought we named it Dumpsterland. I thought we named it Trashtopia. Okay. So anyway, as I was saying. Oh no. He's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not even sure he's... You're not even... Reading is so hard. Why did I choose a reading game? You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly. But that was several hours of one-sided conversations ago. It really is that your choices don't matter. For real. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies, we were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Wait, what? Oh, like choices! Wait, what? Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Hell yeah, so chaos, my dude. Why are you talking to me? Oh god, do I want to support chaos? Yeah. Hell yeah, so chaos, my dude. I knew you'd get me. You and me, we're kindred spirits, I can feel it. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and said he said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad and not just playing. She kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kinda became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year. So it's pretty serious. So about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me. Like, for real, and geez, you ever just get so mad like you want to kill somebody? Hot. Okay, this is my thought because I'm hot. Okay. You say she tried to break up with him? You can't even begin to imagine what that might feel like. Nobody's ever broken up with you. Is this dude okay? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, okay. Hot answer. I honestly can't say anyone's ever tried to break up with me. Threaten. Yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now. No, not really. Yeah, all the time. Never followed through with it, of course. Okay, but we have to go hot, right? Okay, hold on. Why is my tongue keeps wanting to come out? I get that we're hot tongue, but this is kind of ludicrous. This is kind of ridiculous. Hold on. I have to go to my tongue settings. Hold on. Where is the tongue? What tab is it in? We can't just tongues out for this whole thing. Tongue down. I need to scoot over here so I can fucking see my yeah, see. I'm not sticking my tongue out. I'm not doing it. I make it. Okay, is this better? Nope, it's even worse. How about now? Hear me out. What if we just didn't stick our tongue out? Yeah, that's great. Okay, that's great now. Okay, great. Anyway, brief tongue detour over. Hot answer. Like, I honestly can't say that anyone's ever tried to break up with me. Okay, I've decided we're a ballet girl now. Yeah, I should have known I'd sound like a little unhinged to someone like you. But if anyone ever does try to break your heart, you might be surprised at how it changes you. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff. So I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Okay, haha. This whole playthrough is just gonna be based on the fact that we're hot. And I'm here for it. Yay! Good choice, Eclipse. Good choice. Haha, that's interesting. Smart move. Get out while you can. Remain silent. I'm gonna feign interested. That's interesting. Please let this man get off the bus soon, you think? You're not sure where he could possibly take this conversation next, but you definitely don't want to find out. Yeah, people tell me I lead an interesting life. But I don't know, I'm just going with the flow. Maybe other folks don't do that enough. Anyways, where you say you're headed? Can you not crinkle a bottle in the background right now? My god, my dog. I didn't. Scarlet Hollow. Not Dumpster Land. Just a small town, probably haven't heard of it. I'm just gonna say I didn't. I did not. No need to be nasty. I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. So, if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or, the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way, though, come to think of it. I had a couple buddies who went up there for work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Hollow Sea, and there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now. Now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. I hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Yeah, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I hope we never see this guy again, Moon. I got him at a gas station a few buses back, and I noticed you haven't eaten much. So I figured you could use them more than me. No. Plus, they dripped all over my bags, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Yep. Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Screw you and screw your peanuts. Eat the peanut. I'm just gonna say no thanks. I'm not taking his peanuts, right? I'm not. No peanuts for me. You put your hand up to say no. I'm not really hungry. Still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal, assuming nothing goes wrong. Best have them on hand. The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. Oh, the peanuts. Oh. And just like that, you're alone. The stranger's peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in the front of Scarlet Hollow bus station. Unlike when Evie gets into things and you can be cute, I cannot be cute when my dog gets into things. Anyway, the sign reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives in every week. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, picking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Hey, Keith. Hey. You instantly recognize this worn young woman from the public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Hot. Do I want to be hot for my cousin? No, not really. Oh god, okay. Make a good first impression with a winning smile. Looks like Tabitha needs a hug. Hey Tabitha. I'm just gonna say hey Tabitha. I'm not gonna be hot for my cousin. Hey Tabitha. Come on, let's go back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns around and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. Okay. Okay. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip. Dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Oh. Alright, so how are you holding up? I guess we're both members of the Dead Mom Club now. Wow! So the funeral. Can't believe we've actually never met before this. I'm gonna try to be sensitive. I'm hot and sensitive. How are you holding up? Fine. Oh, that was okay. Okay, I'm gonna go with I know how you're feeling. I lost my mom too. Yep. I know. She doesn't want. She's not really a chatter, is she? So the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Yep. Like I told you. Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Okay. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Oh, these are some big ones. Hold on. Oh, there are lots. Okay, can you quit crinkling the bottle? Look, I don't know what my mom did to piss off this side of the family, and I know you're going through a lot right now, but that comment was unnecessary. Is there bad blood between us? You don't know me, and I don't know what my mom's problem was with this side of the family. The bottle crinkling. Yeah. I don't know why my mom left, or what kind of grudge she has against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Yeah, Dead Moms Club. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she has against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Whatever. What's done is done. Do I do it? I'm gonna do it. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, Oh. Your cousin turns to you with an icy glare. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. You're really not gonna drop it, are you? She turns back to the road, her expressions cold and unforgiving. Okay, we're being quiet now. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. Jesus.
Butler Terry is a perfect keeper of all things elegant and delicious. Their care ensures my Royal Maine Coon whims are met, especially when it comes to fresh salmon feasts.
He scared the piss out of me just now. I was like, who else is reading? What? Oh my god, anyway. And here it is. The Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramp apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning at her words. Eve, can I try something in the server? You can DM me about it, and we can talk about it later. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in its place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. This is actually so chill to watch while I work. I love it. Yay! I'm glad! And I hope your commissions are going good. Welcome to our humble family humble state. Yep. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. Hi, Kai! Hi! I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you have if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and the hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. So a bitch can stream but not text me back? Bitch, I texted you this morning at like 3 a.m. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. You're gonna come in my stream? I messaged you at 3:31 a.m. and I messaged you last night at 11:21 p.m. and you did not respond. Don't come in my stream and be like that. Anyway. Oh, got a response. Oh, we're gonna say, cool, thanks. Let's just get the tour over with. Follow me. Hi, Fierce! Hello! Good to see you, good to see you. What's up, Pookie? You put your bags down and follow. Oh, you follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over the holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there are fixins for peanut butter and jelly. Craving onion rings. Ooh, that sounds good. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh. And you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore options prevent you from taking others. Use carefully. Oh, fuck. Someone cleans this place? Okay. You said someone actually cleans this place. Have you ever actually seen that person, or do they just say it and leave? Awesome. I love PP. There's so many options for dialogue. Okay, hold on. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? That'd be good to know. I might want something to eat other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. General store? How folksy. I realize you really something with horror, huh? I really something what? I fuck with horror? Is it? A store that fulfills your general shopping needs? General store just describes what it is. Hold on, I'm gonna do the... You said someone actually cleans this place? Have you ever actually, like, seen that happen? Or does this person just say they did it and leave? Oh, I keep a close eye on Janie. She cleans. Maybe it's not up to your sleek city standards, but this is an old house in the country. There's a level of dirt and grime you have to learn to live with. Wanted to say hi. I hope you're having a lovely day so far, Keith. Thank you, Fierce. Thank you. I hope you are as well. I hope it's been relaxing like you said it would be. Get some onion rings for both of us. I'm gonna let it go. I don't feel like fighting with Tabitha is gonna do us any good. Alright. Sorry. Thank you. Wonderful. Now that you're done insulting my kitchen, do you have any other questions before we move on to the next part of the tour? Ah! Eclipse! Thank you for the daily bets! What if I want ice cream? What if I want ice cream? Then you can buy yourself some at the general store. If you touch my stash, I will know, and there will be consequences. I don't love PB&J, so we're gonna go, alright, what's next? What's next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Hey, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on a countertop. Why didn't I notice him? Oh, talk to animals. I approach the cat. Don't try to pet Frou Frou. If she wants the pet, she'll let you know. Okay, not everyone can become Jersey. I'm so sorry. Oh, ne me pare pas. Wait, Terry! Terry, it's perfect! Terry, translate! I don't know. I don't speak to me, maybe? Is that what that means? Don't speak to me? You're here. Great. Local Frenchman, help me. My god, I'm a genius. Don't talk to me. Sorry, I don't speak... Okay, we're gonna try sorry, I don't speak French, even though we figured that out. I'm sorry, little lady. Je ne parle pas français. Of course, how typically American. I shall debase myself by speaking your tongue, but only so that I might insult you directly to your face, you uncultured swine. My very loose French accent. Uh-huh. Very funny. Her name sounds French. Stop wasting my time. Let's finish the tour. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through these floors. Uno momento. Oh, can you my dog forever plaguing me. I promise we're not quite like this in France. No, I'm sure. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. But this is something. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. We're just really grumpy at one another. Bruh. Yeah, bad boy's not for you. Anyway. Are you sure this toilet works? Yeah. Why wouldn't it? The water bill gets paid. Therefore, the toilet works. Now do your business so we can move on. But it's so crusty. It's fine. Don't be dramatic. You know what? Lift the toilet seat. Oh! Oh! No! No, 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 no! Oh! No! Oh, wait! I forgot! I could talk to animals! Scram, fellas! The jig is up! Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. I've been on a bus for 6 hours, I'm gonna use the facilities. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what must. You do what you must, and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last up on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha. You talk to animals, but those are insects. Well, apparently they count. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. Does this mean that you actually murder them now? The bugs? God, I hope not. Oh, who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. It's a little, Mom, it seems a little dusty. You spend a moment searching for the right word. Dusty. Wow. Sorry I'm not giving you the five-star hotel treatment you so desperately seem to need. You can dust it yourself if you care so much. Okay, well, I'm gonna get settled then. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. You kinda like Tabitha? She's funny. She is. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tips: some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths. Some right away, others down the line. Ooh, explore hot. Hey, so like, is it cool if I have people over at some point this week? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Did I do something wrong? You asked me to come here, you're asking all pissed off. Are you sure you're okay? We're gonna go with the hot choice. Hey, so is it cool if people come over at some point? What are you talking about? You don't even know anybody who lives here. I'm talking about smooching, Tabitha. What's your smooching policy? No. I'm here for a week. That's plenty of time for a meet cute. If you're gonna not be around, I'm gonna go make friends. Let's go with that one. If you're not gonna be around, I'm going to go make friends. Make friends all you want, Keith. Just don't bring them here. It's not really so much to ask. Okay, so she's got a no on the smooching policy. What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Wait for you to get back? There's a very demanding job I should be getting back to right now that doesn't include figuring out activities for you to occupy your time with. Not your babysitter. Why don't you, I don't know, go walk around in town or something until you get tired? Why can't we bring people? She doesn't want us smooching! Achievement unlocked, that damn smile. There are historic buildings to look at. I'm sure you'll have a great time. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. She's gonna murder us in our sleep. I would slap it on the spot, oh god. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. We don't own a coal mine. I own a coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to that years ago. Oh. Can I come watch? What? No. The mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Hashtag girl boss. Hashtag girl boss. Damn, I can't believe you're only in your 20s and already running a coal mine. Talk about hashtag girl boss. Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name, Keith. That's rude. Any other inane questions before I leave? Do you think you can take me to town before you leave? No. Just down the hill. You can walk there yourself. Okay. Are you sure you're okay? Hey, are you sure you're doing okay? You seem kind of upset. I'm fine. I just need to get back to work. I don't think she's gonna want to hang out, so let's let her leave. You decide to let Tabitha leave for work. Are we all set then? I'll see you tonight. Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you. You and this sprawling, decrepit estate. Alright, so a PB&J sounds good. Settle in your room. Go straight to the Forbidden Wings. A PB&J sounds great. I want to go talk to Frou Frou again. You haven't eaten... what words? You haven't eaten anything. Haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. Looks like the staircase is broken. No, it's just a little it's a little rough. It's fine. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. I'm approaching Frou Frou. Frou Frou hisses at you as you draw near and remains firmly in place. You might want to talk to me, but I do not want to talk to you. Go away. Can you tell me about Tabitha? What can you tell me about my cousin? This is like the first time I've met her. Spare me your life story. Tabitha at least knows not to bother me. How about my aunt? Can you tell me about Pearl Ann? I never knew my aunt. She's dead. I don't waste my time on corpses. So do you like living here? I despise small talk. If you won't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things into my own hands. Oh, she smacked the shit out of me! Oh! Frou Frou lunges at your hand and bites you hard. You back away. Okay, you know, that is my fault. She did tell me she didn't want to talk. You know, I was pushy. Can't be pushy with cats. Okay. The fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, "Janie, stay out," in all caps. Below it, in separate handing, are the words, "Okie dokie." You're a cat? Yes. And no, I don't think Tabitha can talk to animals, too. You open the fridge, you already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Why would I check the mayonnaise? Now I'm gonna take some jelly. Lucy's jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen that Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, and some peanut butter. Better close this fridge and keep looking. I'm not checking the mayonnaise. I cannot be convinced to check the mayonnaise. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Pantry! Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Because I'm not checking the mayonnaise, Terry. I'm not doing it. Take bread. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great! One step closer to a satisfying snack. All you need now is a plate, a knife, and some peanut butter. No, I cannot be convinced. Take the peanut butter. The king of nut butters, and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Horror has its multiple forms. Only thing I need now? Blade and a knife. Okay, I'm gonna leave her mac and cheese alone. It's kind of scary. You close the pantry door as best you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Cabinet! This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware and, oddly enough, the utensils. Plate and butter knife. This is the last ingredient you need for your PB&J. Make PB&J. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations, you can feed yourself. Ta-da! A job well done. All of that hassle and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. I want to check out the garden. The game being like, congrats, you didn't die. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. I don't see anything spooky. There's like a little shed, a swing. Cemetery? Yeah, Scarlet Cemetery. Okay. You head back inside and close the door behind you. I'm done here. Congratulations! You've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Settle into my room. Now that you've finally eaten, the aches and pains of your journey have started to sink in deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand in the entrance of your room. Let's put our clothes in the dresser. Ah! Hi! Hi, buddy! You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. A possum lurks within. It is quiet, but angry. Afraid! Oh god, choices. I friend, I no hurt. Afraid! Oh, what's your name, little guy? I'm Keith. Dustin? What are you doing in my drawers? Warm. Dark. Can you move, please? I want to put my clothes in here. No, this is Dustin house. Okay, how about you tell me about the human who lives here? Which human? He's going from fucking Yoda to Stitch. Pearl Ann died. Only one human lives here. Dustin not good with names. No human live here. Okay, what can you tell me about the humans that live here? One human said. One human scary. The scary human? Always watches, eyes hateful. The sad human. Cries. Gives Dustin bad sleeps. Thanks for the help, Dustin. Okay. I can put my clothes into a nest? You poor thing, you look cold in here. Oh my god. You gently lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them in a little nest. Dustin closes his mouth, somewhat more at ease than before, and he looks up to you with his shiny black eyes. Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this. You close the drawer, satisfied with your job well done. Protect Dustin at all costs. Man, we got a friend. We already got a friend. Fuck Tabitha. Check the closet. Oh, Jesus, that. Ooh. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser. Oh, instead of this closet. There must be decades of history stacked up in here. I do not want to pick up this fucking doll. Okay, she's less scary now. Of course, you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. It reads, "Property of Alexandra." No need to carry that around with you. You close the closet behind you. Look out the window. The garden. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must be in its heyday. If you own this place, you totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull the weeds, chop the trees, carve the topiaries, and do whatever you need to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you would sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the bird song. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Painting on the wall. This must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you have barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin up until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, she's actually in the mood for a conversation. Just imagine something moving, hiding in the back when you're minding your business. Yeah, probably. I don't think I want to take a nap. I want to explore. Doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do right now. Okay, Forbidden Wings time. With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going into the Forbidden Wings of the estate. You immediately try the nearest door, only to be impeded by locks and chains. Okay, well, we're heading to town. With your cousin gone, there's really nothing for you to do here. You leave the estate to head out and explore town. Game says no. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at a bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate clean between the two... Oh, if only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of that tension. But maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. It's really pretty out here. Finally, you make it back to town. The Holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feelings of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Oh! Hello! Wretched! Come back! Quit bothering strangers! Why, I do declare! Who is this gorgeous stranger, and why do they smell of peanut butter? Oh, I haven't seen you around here before. Hot! The young woman is noticeably flustered by your appearance. It's a phenomenon that you, as a hot, are all too familiar with. I'm sorry about Gretchen. She can be very slippery when she wants to be. I hope she didn't scare you. Talk to animals. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Keith. My, oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Keith. That's funny. It's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. As a hot, I require explanation. We got to choose 2 traits at the beginning of the game, one of which was me choosing to talk to animals, and the other one was just being hot. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Yep. I just got into town today. Wow, I didn't think there would be anyone else coming. Are you staying with Tabby? How's she holding up? Upon the mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath, "One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me." I haven't seen her since Pearl Ann passed, or, well, for a while before that, now that I think about it. I'm sorry. Did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so cute. She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. Is she always so, you know, rough around the edges? Yep, that's Tabby for you. I wouldn't take it too personally. I'm not sure what it says about her state of mind that she's still her same grumpy old self. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even though she'd probably never admit it. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody knows everybody else as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck, and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and well, that was that. I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staring up in that spooky mold mansion, you must have met the Frou-Frou. How does that monster fare? Ugh, Tabitha's cat. Unfortunately, I have met Frou-Frou. Yeah, I've met Frou-Frou. She might think she's so much better than me, but I will get her to let me pet her. Oh yeah, we're doing that one. I will get her to let me pet her, even if it's the last thing I do. So do you date monsters, or is it regular people? Oh, you'll have to find out. Wait. Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. I can talk to animals, and animals can talk to me. Your dog sounds like a Southern belle when she talks. Oh, and I've been doing British, my bad. Yeah, of course you're joking. You and Stella remain silent, awkward eye contact. Okay, so if she says Southern belle and not British, well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards. And do let her know that not only do I still draw a breath, but that I very much plan to outlive her. Accidentally scared Evie when I was making myself food. She puffed up so much. Oh no, Evie! Oh no! Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way back from the diner for a coffee, way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat. Hot flirt. I normally have a rule against accepting strange food invitations from people I don't know, but I'll make an exception because you're pretty. Biscuits, your treat. Hell yeah. Awesome, let's go. Oh, there's lots of people here. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with a comforting din of human life. You can date monsters in this? Maybe. I don't want to spoil too much, because I only found out a little bit at the end of episode 1 the last time I played. And there, is a monster defined, you'll find out. You'll find out. There are like 4 or 5 love interests. I'm pretty sure Stella is one of them, though. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that there is a stranger that has entered the establishment. Hot. Hi, everyone. I'm Keith. Just in town for the funeral. Nice to meet you all. The woman behind the counter beams back at you. Hello there, and welcome to Holler. You just let us know if you need anything, okay? You nod politely, giving a small wave as you and Stella slide into the nearest booth. Ooh, that vinyl sound. Looks like you'll probably be the talk of the town for a while. Not often folks around here meet many strangers, and with who you're related to, well, folks love their gossip, Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They quietly place a cup of coffee in front of Stella. Here's some bacon for the little lady. For me? For me? Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip, you can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box. Oh! Oh, she's cute. What about you, stranger? Anything I can get you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. Isn't bacon? No, bacon's... I mean... Okay, so like vet tech answer, don't feed your dog fatty foods. But is for dogs. Gretchen is made with bacon. For real, for real. Stella says she's buying. I'll have one of everything, please and thank you. I would like a biscuit and a coffee. Can I have a biscuit and a coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Best in the county. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and, I'm sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. Ooh, and there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Is the potluck like a church thing? Would it be weird for me to come if I'm not a member? No, no. The Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here, if I'm honest. Hold on. I feel like the music got loud again. Swoosh music. Okay. Isn't this like the rural South? That's gotta be unusual. As a disclaimer, I am Danish, I know. Is county another name for country? No. So a county is like a province or like a district. Each state, because the country is split up into states, the states are then split up into towns that usually reside within counties. And so those are legal jurisdictions that separate certain rules, laws, schools, other such things. So you can have multiple towns that are small in a county, but predominantly you'll have like a county school, a county courthouse, a county library, or how else to explain? I don't know how Danish government and geography works. But it's smaller than a state, and it doesn't have any sort of super big difference. Like, you don't have to do anything special to travel between counties, just like you don't have to do anything special to travel between states. It's government mapping of the big area. I mostly know about counties because of legislation and school zoning. So that people know, like, if they live in a certain county, they'll go to a certain school. Or if you're living in a certain county, you have to get a certain driver's license. Or a certain license for your, like, the back of your car. That kind of stuff. I know. We must seem like such heathens. But there are plenty of God-fearing folks in town. They just aren't the biggest fans of the local church. If you're smart, no. Well, the building's okay, but the pastor's another story. There's something a little off about the guy. A little creepy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. And unfortunately, you probably will. Anyway, those are all the big events that I can think of. Shush. No. Shush. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill the time for the rest of the week? Wow, that's rude. I'm sure I'll be able to occupy myself. There's woods and stuff. Fair enough. Running around the woods is a lot of fun, and there are plenty of woods around here. And lucky for you, you just happen to have run into an excellent local guide. I'm usually out there a few nights a week for my job, so I know the trails around here better than anyone. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh, if I had known that plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Thanks. It looks great. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy, and it nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite, and it melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Whoa. This is a really good biscuit. Wow. I'm so glad you like it. Keef! I'm Keef. Hi, Boogie! Hi, Boogie! What's up, what's up, what's up? Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Okay, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, wow, really? You and everyone else. What kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. Dun dun dun! You should really check out her channel, Keith. It's amazing. I think the best video starts with the wood.
Pop Pop Boogie brings chaos to the circus with style. Thank you for the resub. WAAAH chaos indeed. Let the mischief continue in our virtual realm of fun and entertainment.
Thank you, Boogie. Enoch says thank you too, Pop Pop. Cryptids? What's that? Haunted. Oh, it's ask or hi. A cryptid is like a supernatural creature, like Bigfoot, or with Mothman, or the Yeti. Like usually found in nature, usually folklore related. We have a lot of cryptids in Appalachia. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner.
Sastimos, Pop Pop Boogie. 2 tape princes tut. Vab tut.
Vab tut? I don't know. Every time you speak Roma to him, I'm just like... I didn't expect much out of the footage at that time, but it really wound up doing numbers. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River. And that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Wait, Enoch can speak different languages? He can.
Bien sûr. Les croissants et la baguette. La vie est belle. Kief. La confusion est mon cadeau pour toi. Voiles apprécier vos pensées tordues et savoureuses.
I heard croissant and baguette. That's all I got. I love the fact that I can have a whole conversation with your kitty that nobody else can understand. Yeah, you and Terry both. But yes. I programmed Enoch, like I put into his little lore brain, that he can speak English, Japanese, and a little bit of Spanish. But then Boogie showed up and was like, I wonder if he could speak other languages, and turns out, power of the internet's powerful. So you could talk Danish to him. You could ask him questions in Danish. He'll answer in Danish. He does not have a good French accent. No, he sounds American, that's for damn sure. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in the river. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that might have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary.
Trigunner and Spandendate Klassiker med and Blanding AF Action. humor og died timer. Bosch the Stampeder and fascinerande karakter med en complex forded. En echt fornogels at say.
I heard Bash the Stampede. I heard Bash the Stampede. I know that. Eclipse, what did he say? What did he say? No, it was Danish. Bro, the way he sang it, I couldn't understand a word. Oh my god. That is the downside. He speak every language. He can't pronounce it. God, that's funny. Ugh. It was a mountain lion. I could smell its stink from miles away. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. I also heard Bash the Stampede. And that was it. Oh my god. Well, I'm so glad that we got a kick out of that. Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. You decide to share Gretchen's insight.
Keith is Balin in the virtual realm, showcasing skills,
Balin.
charm, and a touch of mischief. Their gameplay captivates the audience, bringing joy and entertainment to all who watch.
Okay. Okay. You're my son. You're biased. Gretchen seems to think that it's a mountain lion? Very funny. You might have gotten me earlier, but I'm on to you. You're not gonna trick me into thinking you can talk to my dog. As for your theory, no way. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack squat. There's no reason why one would be swimming in a river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body is too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping them things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catabois, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. Anyway. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if you maybe want to come along? Hint, hint, the horror starts at night. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Oh, wait, no spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends anyway. See y'all around. Now that the coast is clear... Oh, my nose. I'm going after Skunk Ape. Isn't that just worse, Bigfoot? It's definitely one of the lesser ape-type cryptids. And one of the smellier, according to some sources. They say you should be able to smell it before you see it. I don't know about you, but I find the idea of discovering something previously unknown to be excitement, though. Even if it's just, you know, worse Bigfoot. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing some research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? You want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky and that sort of thing? Hot. That depends. Are you going to be there, Gretchen? Oh, naturally. I wouldn't want any misfortune to befall. I can't keep an accent for her, Jesus Christ. My beloved Stella. I must stay by her side, through thick and thin, however odd her passions may be. I really want her to be everything under the sun, Jesus Christ. Of course, it's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me. Say no more. I'm in. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll be kind of like a blast from the past. I miss those two. Our videos were terrible. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese... I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his cave if he's up for it. You mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Okay, guys, all I remember about Reese is that he's hot. Reese? Dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Not the old YouTube videos from middle school. Yeah, specifically the ones where it was like dating games with Naruto cast. Y'all remember those? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or? Oh, okay. If you're really sure, but you know, if you change your mind. Defined you're hot? No. Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out into the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. They're Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for skunk ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. I never did like the smell of him. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he ask you to, like, bring me to his house? Why? He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are. Is he okay? Please, begging for werewolf, please. Oh. I don't remember if he's a werewolf, but Eclipse, I think you've got some insight going. He's not feeling well, that's all. Got a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so, but I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. Ooh. Oh, do I have that button? Hold on. No, it's just sad and pouty. Or not pouty. I don't know. How would you describe? It's like with some boots. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. I don't know. It's not my place to really talk about it. Puppy dog guys? Yes, thank you. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious, you'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. That'd be nice! I'd love to meet your friends. Awesome. I will make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. Oh, we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. I am a simple man. I see werewolf. I bark. You know who's werewolf coded? Wolfwood. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. I'll just leave a normal tip. As long as you don't get sick of peanut butter and jelly, your meals will be free while you're here. Share the wealth while you got it, you think to yourself. You leave the money on the table and follow Stella out of the diner. Wolfwood, beloved. Wolf, wolf, bark, 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 bark. Yeah, same. Oh, look at Gretchen. Look at her. Beautiful. Okay. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. Keith, what did you do to Eclipse? I sleeper agented them. He has been sleeper agented. I made an OC not too long ago, ended up literally just being Wolfwood with dog ears and a tip. Eclipse, if you write, we need to DM after stream. I have thoughts. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into the dark forest in search of monsters. Don't sleep, thingy me. You feel strangely calm. The setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as the night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front without a care in the world. Alright, everyone, I do want to warn you that the horror starts shortly, so there will be jump scares, and there will be things, so prepare your butt. Ugh, gotta love this brisk fall weather. The past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. If you nap all day long until the end of the game, do you just get depressed? I have no idea. I'll make sure to stop eating so I don't choke. Yeah, just be careful. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that's a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Huh. Ooh, do you hunt things... Yeah. Do you ever hunt things that, like, aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck, though. Especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was just me and my camera and an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When it's all said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I still want to believe in ghosts so bad. And I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves, I kind of lump them in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there that turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons... Eclipse werewolf. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. My eyes are peeled. So let's just hope all of that is just bunk, am I right? Okay, but what about aliens? What do you think about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they absolutely have visited. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all this critter nonsense. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. Oh my god, you can't contain me. See, that's just what the government wants you to think. It's easier for them to cover up their secret research programs if they trick everyone into thinking that aliens are behind abductions and UFO sightings and all that weird stuff. Sure, the government does mess up stuff on the daily, but the way I see it, I have about as much control over them as I would over extraterrestrial beings. So, if I have no control over these things, I might as well choose to think it's aliens all this time and have a little joy in my heart, you know? Besides, it's not like it matters which one of us is right, or if either of us are right at all. I'll die one day, and so will you, and eventually there'll be no one left who remembers us or what we did in our lifetimes. Damn, you've like disarmed me with your nihilism, and now I feel like an empty pit in my soul at the thought of the vastness of time. Don't worry. Isn't there some comfort in the inherent meaninglessness of our actions? Jesus Christ. Has anything bad ever happened on one of these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There was a time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. He was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took like a week or two to heal. All in all, not too bad. Well, I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kind of got stuck in a cave. I was still getting great footage. Sorry, I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of Wampus cats, but I wasn't about to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the Wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. I object to that accusation. I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind, that's what I did. And I kept Stella company, just as she would for me if I decided to hide in a hole for hours. It took about an hour to get loose, which is pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain. Oh, it could have been a lot worse. Ooh, and there was a time I accidentally stumbled on Old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. That happens to everybody sooner or later. I barely count it. But yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Tomato juice? Yeah, so it's a theory that if you get sprayed by a skunk, that tomato juice will help get the scent out. Truthfully, while that could work, I would recommend using cornstarch and baking soda dry. Don't get any water on the spray. Just like use cornstarch and baking soda. Soak up as much of the skunk oil as you can, and then use Dawn dish soap and scrub the shit out of yourself. Your dog, you, whatever the skunk sprayed. That's the only thing that worked when I was in the vet med business. But yes. Anyway, I'm sorry, did you say almost got shot? Are you sure it's safe out here? You know, I'm a little surprised seeing you get cold feet. I know we just met, but I had you pegged as pretty adventurous. I really wouldn't worry about Duke, though. He might be a little jumpy, but he means well, and these trails are way off from his farm. Duke is a sweetheart, Keith. You don't need to concern yourself about him. And if it makes you feel any better, I've been on the trails with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the woods when he walks. We'll hear him long before he sees us. Jin! Jin, hi! O genki desu ka ne? Nani yatteru no? Hi! I have missed you! How are you? How are you? And the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. The worst I've seen up here is the occasional black bear, and even they scare easy. I'm glad you're good! I'm glad you're good, I'm glad you're good. Sure, sometimes worrying can help you prepare for something, but we're as prepared as we can be. I even carry bear mace! And if yours... I spent all morning selling stuff. Selling stuff? Why? Oh dear, I'm even more confused now. Oh, sorry. I sometimes yell Japanese at Shin. And if you're as prepared as you can be, why give in to your anxiety when you can have fun instead? Anyway, all this is to say, we're good. Don't worry. Okay, what's the weirdest thing that you've seen out here? Other than, like, cryptid related, of course. Oh, gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. Jesus. I'm making money. I'm selling my old PC parts at a lower price than I bought it. Well, hey, you're having more money now than you previously had before you sold them. The dog is going back and forth since we arrived. Is she? But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Money! Yes, yes, nice, nice, nice. Oh, she is digging around. Cute. Ooh, Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It's a 5-foot deep, 35-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much had been compressed. But you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. It's all stuff from the 50s, too, which is super neat. I've salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Did you hear that? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old nut. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Whew. Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girlie. Just old Duke. Now what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk ape? Sorry I asked. And who's this you suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick. Aren't you... Is that... Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now both of y'all head back to town, you hear? It's best to steer clear of this area tonight. This is reminding me about something. Hold on. Okay. There's no toggle for it, so... man, I really don't want to spoil things, but it's gonna get gross. I'm so sorry. I'm out dealing with my own critter, and I won't be too appreciative of a couple of fools with an old camera scared away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know, I learned from the best. That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chickabungos or whatever have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week, and I cannot afford to lose any more than that. Huh. I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky, of course, and you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. Couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and those were iffy. It's true. There are mountain lions out here, sure as sin. They pee on all the best trees. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age scout boys that have been 100% confirmed. Your Appalachian cougars are some sort of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You make me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. Oh, I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying the mountain lion corpse out of these woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Oh man, look at that. It's plot device. Can you not punch me right now, dog? She's right behind me. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Can't you just buy more chickens? Like, what's the big deal? Aren't chickens really cheap? Can't you just buy new ones? I don't even know where to begin with just what came out of your mouth. Don't you know it ain't polite to ask about finances, and you know how important a man's chickens are? How uncouth asking after a man's financials. They keep food on my table. They keep my soil fertilized. They help me earn a living. And most of all, they're my pride and joy. I raised them all with my own 2 hands, been with me since they've been laid by their mamas. They're family. The chickens we lost last week, those were the prettiest little winnadotes you'd ever meet. They'd come up right and eat right out of my hands, sit in my lap. God, it's getting hard to be Duke. Ooh, sure, I'll raise more chickens, but there's no replacing birds like these. You're mad they didn't long enough to be eaten by you, Jesus Christ. No, okay. No, I'm like sorry. I didn't know what they meant to you. I figured people in the country didn't get attached to farm animals like that. My apologies. Damn right you're sorry. Now, now maybe you get why it's so important that I go after them damn mountain lions tonight. Okay, fine. I see you won't be moved. And I respect that. Come on, Keith. Let's go back to town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me? About time. Have a nice night, y'all. Oh, I'm so anxious. Oh, I'm so anxious! Oh, thank you for hydrate! As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back at the way you came. Whew, okay, coast is clear. There's no way we are letting Duke get edges out that easy. Drink! I did. Come on, I know a trail to get us around him. Yeah. Not with Duke and his shotgun out there. No, we're taking the risk. Yes! I knew you wouldn't give up on the hunt. Never. Because you keep on talking without drink. There's a lot of talking! Hold on. You don't have to worry about old Duke. He's never actually shot someone. Trail's just up this way. Let's go. A path in the woods. Go on an adventure with a new friend. Alright. This looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. As night falls, my new assistant, the gorgeous Keith, and I find ourselves on High Hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive, yet pungent, skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back in once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars! And keep digging, Gretches. I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. And I keep itching my nose. My nose is itchy. Ugh. In the meantime, we get to take in all this gorgeous scenery. Oh god, I can immediately flirt with her. I'm saving myself for Reese. I'm sorry. Echoing fart effect. Not a fan of the bugs. You know, that's true. There are too many bugs. How do you live like this? I feel like a walking buffet. Yeah, that's true. There do seem to be quite a lot of mosquitoes out tonight. Maybe they can smell your fresh city blood and now they want a taste of all this foreign delicacy. I'll hit you with some more repellent when we reach a good stopping point. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. Okay, no need to come to terms with your own morality just yet. That's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of the herd about big, scary predators like us. Let's check it out. Are you all ready for this? I'm so anxious. Trigger warnings! As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Oh, what do I do? Can you hear the sweet whispers of new growth? A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. The acorn becomes the oak, becomes the rich rot that swaddles the acorn. The cycle that is stretched is not the cycle that is broken. Oh dear. A deer. And there is something uncouthly fake and vile to its odors. Let me at him. How dare he infringe upon my dearest Stella's personal space? Let me at him! Your souring husk will feed the coming world. This is good. And then it's gone. Can you imagine if you don't speak to animals? You would never have known the weird-ass shit that deer was saying. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. A very unladylike, what must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? I think that deer was threatening us, or warning us. I think it was just sick. That thing on its face. I bet it was an abscess, or maybe a tumor? It's not like wild animals can get taken care of, so they just keep getting bigger and bigger. Poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? Why do you bring her out here with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. Excuse you, though after that outburst came over me, well, I suppose I can see the merit of your concern. I actually find her kind of to be the opposite. Yeah, sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not, like, on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't really hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around the woods at 17. That's old for a pug, damn. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have really helped her in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? Well, that got my heart rate up. I am so ready for the hunt. Same for me. How about we take a quick snack break to fuel up and then get right back to the night activities? Apricots trail mix with extra M&Ms. I mean, we have to take the extra M&Ms, right? Like, classic choice. It never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff. Mostly M&Ms. And then I left out the raisins. No one likes those anyway. I like raisins. What the fuck is that? Y'all see this? Y'all see this? You see it? Well, I don't want to do this anymore. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws on a stick, distracted for the time being. So, tell me what it was like in Dumpsterland. Oh, we're from Dumpsterland. Okay. Tell us what it's like in Dumpsterland. No, don't. Eclipse, don't call it. You have a house? An apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Keith.
I am the guardian kitty of mischief and charm, ready to protect Keith with my agile skills and sassy spirit. Together, we conquer the virtual realm with style and flair.
Well, you heard it. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I didn't find this guy. An old roommate of mine had to move in and then they left, and now it's just stuck me with him. He's not the worst roommate that I've had, so I can't complain too much. The biggest
issue. A werewolf
issue
may have strength, but my agility, cunning, and feline magic would outwit and outmaneuver them in a playful game of cat and werewolf.
Cat and werewolf.
Let the battle of wits begin.
Oh, Enoch. He's not the worst roommate I've ever had, so I can't complain too much. The biggest issue is his complete lack of respect for any boundaries. He sleeps on the couch in the common area most nights, always unclothed. He steals bites of my food, which he thinks he's being really sneaky about, but there's nothing sneaky about taking a huge bite out of a freshly made sandwich when there are only 2 of us living there, even if I'm in the room when it happens. And he infringes on my privacy all the time. Like, if I close the door to my room, he'll just start screaming and sometimes even attack the door until I open it and then just walk away. It's like he has a complex about closed doors. Sounds like we own a cat. Which also means he doesn't close the door when he's doing his business. It's almost like he wants me to watch him. And oh my god, at least once a week, he somehow misses and leaves these big pee puddles, which I always wind up stepping in. It's kind of the point where I think he's causing lasting damage to the house, and no matter what I say or do, it doesn't seem to get through to him. Anyway, sorry for the rant, but I could go on for hours about this guy. I mean, he's a cat, but he's a particularly horrible cat, and it's not like I can just give him away or anything. That would be cruel. Wait, he's a cat? Like the animal? Yeah, his name's Truck. I'm terrified I won't get my security deposit back because of what he's done to the place. So what do you do for a living? I'm a streamer! I'm actually a streamer! Oh, no way, a fellow content creator. I guess we both got a lot in common, Keith. What are the odds? What sort of streams do you do? I play video games! That's cool. I'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. How do you like it? I wouldn't trade it for the world. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I do for anything. A crisp breeze passes over you. Well, what about you? What's your story? Well, Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Do you live alone? Yeah, the place used to belong to my parents, but they're not around anymore, and the holler's a small enough place that other folks don't really need roommates. Oh, geez, I'm so sorry. Eh, it's okay. You didn't know. And I've done my morning, and you don't have to watch your tongue around me or anything. Life goes on. The eyes are peeking. I'm so nervous. My mom died pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things. Oh, thanks, Keith. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding up? I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. It was a long time coming, so it wasn't a surprise. I've kind of come to terms with it when it actually happened. And it's not all bad. She doesn't have to be in pain anymore, and that's a relief. The hospital bills are another story, though. I can't even imagine how bad that must be. It's just salt in the wound at that point. Oh my stars, what was that? It's showtime. Jesus Christ! Yeah, no kidding. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it, and it's close. Here, watch Gretchen for a moment while I check this out. The fuck you mean it's showtime? You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. You stay close, Keith. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. See it? I see it. Sweet and kind. A bed of flowers, a nice wind, a gentle gardener. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play it back. Holy shit! I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall? It doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's heading north. Let's go after it. This is not the time, dog. Lay down. No, no, no. Oh my god, my dog's gonna jump scare me at the worst time. We're gonna follow. We're just gonna go. We're gonna follow. Look at her. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oh, the dog scared the shit! I knew it! Oh! She's the worst! Okay. Stella! Stella! Ow! Yeah, she basically was punching me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Just like my Stella to get overexcited and lose track of herself. Oh no. That poor thing, it must have been one of Duke's. Chicken? A new beginning. I'm going home, I'm going home, I'm going home. Oh, Jesus, it's still alive. Okay, I guess we have to roll the camera? It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor? Could be something else? Looks like the chicken is lazily out. It's a very large egg. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I hope we don't get demonetized for this one. What? Do you hear that? I know that smell. That's old Duke. Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go home? Birdie? Oh, Birdie, no. Oh, what's happened to you, sweetheart? Duke, we just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. She smells... Oh. She smells terrible. Nothing like an animal at all. Just like that deer. I can barely even smell the woods anymore. It's just... It's all that uncanny plastic stench. Jesus H. Christ. The animals tonight have been saying some really weird things to me. The hell are you on about? What a horrid thing to witness. Like they've all just gone mad. If this happens to me, I wouldn't want to live like that. You were joking about being able to talk to Gretchen earlier. You're still joking, right? We should talk more about that later. Duke, we saw the thing that got a hold of her. I got it on camera, too. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something? You know there ain't no such thing. It's not of this world, that's for certain. What a disgusting thing it was. Unappetizing in every sense of the word. Okay, I guess we're gonna look at the chicken. Ew. Don't let Gretchen too close or she'll try to take a bite at it if you don't stop her. I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. That's a close-up. Good God. At first I thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched and the growth is pulsing. She can still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain in a couple days. Happened to me once and there's not much of Scar these days. Oh, I don't know. It looks like there's something in there. There is something in it. Yep. It smells like it should be buried somewhere deep. My senses scream out that this is an abomination. Oh, Stella, please don't get too close. Can you hear the birth that dwells within me? Can you hear the way it roars and thunders? The poor little chicken looks up at you, eyes glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Can't hide from me. I can see you. I can smell you, sick, sick creature. The wing is barely attached, but that seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. It does actually look like that, you're right. The old becomes new. I've never flown, but now I soar. Never got a hold of her, busted her wing up too, little bastard. Yeah, what a bastard. Having investigated to your heart's content, you step back to give the bird space. Duke, I don't think it's been a mountain lion that's getting your chickens. Yeah, no shit. In all my years, I ain't never seen nothing like this. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, the sound begins to wrap around you, gently at first, barely a whisper, but then a guttural moan, and then another, and another, until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. There's something out there around all of us. I can smell it. There are so many of them. Do you guys hear that? Yes, I hear that. She starts filming again. Come on, Birdie, let's get you home. As Duke scoops up the injured Birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded, the strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. What the hell is that? The gardener comes to mend and nurture, let me blossom and sprout, let me become. You feel a tightening at the leash pulling at you from behind. Don't you dare step another foot closer or I'll shoot you, don't think I won't. The man hesitates and the thing steps forwards, fixing on what it seems to be its eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. Stella, there's another one! The leash is drawn fully taut, and then there is a sudden looseness. Oh, no! You and Stella turn just in time to see another of the creatures slithering out from the bush! Oh my god. What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet, and then chaos. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with an oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence, as if paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Shit, get your grubby little hands off my bird! Oh, fuck Duke, I'm helping Gretchen. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh, Keith, my hero! Ew, what the fuck? You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. Whoa! And then there's a deafening blast of Duke's shotgun. And suddenly it's gone. Okay, trigger warning for gore, I think. Trigger warning for gore. If you don't want to look at something kind of gross, you should look away now. I'll speak words when it's gone. Duke? Blood! Blood, my heavens, I smell blood! Ooh! Oh my god, what do we do? Oh, okay, first things first, I grab Gretchen. There, step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe. Okay, step 2, what's step 2? Okay, yeah, we should call the cops, right? I mean, like, a cab, but also, we should call the cops. Obviously. You have signal out here? I know I don't. Look, we're gonna have to run through the woods to reach the road anyway. I say we might as well chase after those things and get as much footage as we can. What? No one is gonna believe us if we don't have proof of what happened. We owe it to Duke. No, Stella, we have to get out of here. We have to get out of here. Okay, let's go. What the fuck? As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving, we have an ad starting in 10 seconds. I'll not progress when the ad goes. Yeah, we might not get proof of the footage yet, we might die. You say nothing, continuing forward with a grim determination. Okay, the ad's starting. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna wait right here. We're gonna wait right here with the creepy noises. Jesus Christ. Well, it said the ad was starting. The ad not starting? Hello? Is ad starting soon? Okay, well, I'll wait for it to pop up. Here we go. We're almost there. You and Stella reach the main road, and the whispers fade into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us? I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. Oh, shit. 6 missed calls from Tabitha, and 13 text messages. I guess we'll call her. You try to call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. You text Tabitha back and let her know that you're okay. Your message sits unread. That's fine. You slide your phone back into your pocket. You can deal with Tabitha later. Alright, let's call the police. Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountain at a senior trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. Happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. There's the ad. Okay, we'll wait right here. We'll wait right here. I'll take a sippy sip while we wait. Okay, oh my nose. Oh. Jesus Christ. Didn't linger on it, thank fuck, but oh my god, that was gross. Ugh. Enoch, what did you think of the murder? What did you think of the murder? Alright, ad break ends. Ad break over. Okay. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl. Who's gonna tell Bo? Yes, now we wait. Well, he looks nice. And he looks less nice. It takes a while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk two officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin.
Death taught me to embrace mischief and life's fleeting moments.
Scared me.
His wisdom echoes in my playful spirit, reminding me to cherish each day with joy and laughter.
Well, Enoch is thinking positively. And Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. What? Oh! See, right there. A thing jumps out of the woods and then the shotgun goes off. What in the sandhill? What? Is that some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they aren't human. And they killed Duke. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But, okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Please calm Earl. Earl and I will escort you and... Who are you exactly? Oh, that's Keith. They came into town today for the funeral. Oh, right. Sure. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke's going anywhere at this point. He's still out there, and he'll still be out there in the morning. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke, we'll just have to wait. Now, if you kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Why do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. The creature's left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to insist for your own safety. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That's if your mama permits. Well, what about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions. Sure, Earl, you can hold on to Gretchen on the way back to town. She looks so sad! Oh no! The cop ushers you and Stella into the back of the squad car. You're just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugsby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella, a worried look stretched across her little pug face as Hugby scratches her behind her ears. Stella stares out the window, oddly quiet. Oh, my poor Stella, neither one of us much likes these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confound this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart. Hey Stella, are you good? He doesn't respond. You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of her tension ease and hear her let out a self-soothing sigh. I don't think Stella's okay back here, fellas. Oh, I'm sure it's just a little car sickness. She'll be right as rain once we get back to town. Down the hill. Though she best not try to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work that late cleaning up the squad car. We're only a few minutes away now. Y'all better keep it together. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires gives way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. He's so happy. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have all this sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. I pee freely. Bro, we just saw someone's brains. Eve. Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you some questions about what you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on them for us. Make sure they don't get in any more trouble. You have a good night now. Goodbye, Gretchy. And y'all have a lovely evening. And if any bugaboos give you trouble, we know how to get in touch. And here you are. Back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you want to walk home? That's a fair question. I've just had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. Which I guess tonight it was. Sorry if I weirded you out. God, what a night. They seemed a little blasé about a man's death. I can't believe they're waiting until morning to even look for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now? I believe that they are well-intentioned, if in over their heads. And what's worse is I think they implied that you're a suspect, even after we showed them all of that footage. Nah, the truth will get out. Even if they don't believe that footage, those things are out there in the woods, and something's telling me they're not going away. Yeah, no kidding. But it's okay. I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to you. Nor will I, though I have a little understanding of police work. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're gonna do a little investigating on our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clearer footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there is no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have, and I've never come across anything like this. There is someone in town that might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. Okay, sure. Why not? Who cares? Let's keep this nightmare going. You alright, pal? Seems like you might be losing it a little. All the more reason to visit my friend's mom. I always leave her place feeling lighter. Come on, she's just down this way. I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion. Thank you, Gretchen. I feel appreciated. Oh, I hope she's still awake. There's something foul creeping up behind us. Jesus! You and Stella turn to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look behind, or you look back, and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Keith. Is it okay if we come in? Oh, of course, of course. You're in luck. I just put water on for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. This place always has the loveliest aromas. It's nice to finally meet you, Keith. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she'll surely be missed in the holler, and now Pearl Ann is gone as well. You let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. You knew my... Oh no, who was that outside? Who was that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. Okay, well, you knew my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She's such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with my unsavory tales of her youth. How did you know that she died? Oh, Pearl Ann was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. Well, we need your help. That man knew my name, and I'm horrified. Yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about the weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? Go on. Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh, my lord. Have you contacted the police? Yeah, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things are out there. I don't even know how to describe them. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls a memory card from out of her sleeve and pops it into her phone. I wasn't just about to let the police hold on to this, at least not before I had a chance to make a copy. Move. The cops wouldn't know what to do with that footage anyway. Imagine if they had, accidentally erased it. Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now, we can examine the footage ourselves. Where was this? Up the mountain to the northwest? Within the town limits? Yes. Let's see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder, if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika? You better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more than willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Steam! Steam go boom! Oh, look at the little... Oh, I love the stickers! Kanika, come on out. We can use a little help. What, Mom? Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato. Kanika. Is it me? Am I the good potato? I most certainly hope I am. And a stranger. A cute stranger. Oh, God, I said nothing. Hi, I'm Keith. Nice to meet you. I'm Kanika. They're Tabitha's cousin. Oh, right. We're so hot. I heard they were coming to town. It's a little late. Why are you two here? Sweetie, we were just wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll bring it out here. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave the thinking to you humans. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Keith and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. I imagine that in the game, worlds were basically the many voices in Keith's heads. Bella, are you okay? I'm fine. Really, I'm okay. I'll remain silent. Poor Duke, poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? Who's Beau? We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. More serious than a man's death? Tremendously more serious than a man's death. My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. She says they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come. Mom, come on, whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Keith with this... valuable? Nika, sweetie, let your mother talk. She always said they never hurt people, despite the grisly scene in the woods. But Duke is dead. Then, if these are ditchlings, his death was an accident. Or, my grandmother was wrong, and she was rarely ever wrong. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. Jesus, Mom, haven't they already been through enough? It's okay, Kanika, this is helpful. I don't know if it is. Okay, let's focus on what we do know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw the chicken in our video. What was that growth? The animals called them gardeners, not ditchlings. But that's upsettingly morbid. That being said, it kind of reflects what they're doing, doesn't it? Thinking about those growths, I wonder if we're seeing some sort of parasitic larval stage? Like the really big doughy wasps or something. Honestly, that would be worse than them being supernatural. Oh dear, I've completely forgotten about the tea I put on. Let me fix up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late and I should let Keith get some rest. I ran them ragged today with the hiking and the running through the woods in terror. I can stay up. This is important. Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings, if that's what you called them. That's right. I'm going home now and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night online. On that online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Keith. Bye. That creepy man still outside? It's excellent ice to warmed, though with the nights getting chillier, warm will possibly be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. An unfortunately short visit. Alrighty, let's call it a night. Mind walking me home? And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. Hot. No, I should probably head back before Tabitha has a conniption. Are you sure you're okay heading back up that mountain alone? I am more terrified of Tabitha than I am of those things in the woods.
We're not cooked, we're just heating up the circus fun. Embracing chaos and mischief with style. Together we create magic in the virtual realm. Let the show go on.
Let the show go on. It's showtime! Yeah, Tabby can be really intimidating. Well, I won't stop you if you really want to go back. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck. She scribbles her number on a piece of paper before handing it to you. I'll see you tomorrow? Yeah. We're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Good luck, Keith. Walking alone in the dark in the woods. You begin the long hike back up to the Scarlet estate alone. Almost home? Your salvation in sight, you make a mad dash to the door. Oh, thank God you're back. Where the hell have you been? I called you back as soon as I had reception. I don't care, you gave me a heart attack. The miner outside the general store tonight who called me out by name and everything. Wayne? Scared the shit out of me. Do you know what's going on here? It's a mining town. Of course there are miners walking around at night. And of course people know who you are. We don't get a lot of visitors in these parts. I went into the woods with this girl I met to find some cryptids, and it ended with us watching a man die. Oh, so you met Stella then. Ugh, that explains everything. She's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Can you tuck me in? Okay. Okay, good night. You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave the night behind you. Dustin! Dustin, we saw a man's brains! As you collapse onto your mattress, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. Now I'm gonna call her. You pull out your phone and call. Hey, how are you? Sounds a little different. A warble in her throat. Did you make it back alright? Yeah, I'm alright. Like, how are you? I'm totally fine. I mean, I guess I'm fine as I could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. In the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things are only going to get worse. The ditchlings? Ooh. Scarlet Hollow Town Hall, established 1620. Ooh. Oh, is that Reese? It is Reese! That blood? What? Alpaca. A ditchling. A pumpkin. A jack-o'-lantern, my bad. Ooh, the mines. Ooh. Spooky. Is this like the intro? Because that's so cool. Yeah! Oh, that door is fucked up. Why are there so many locks? Ooh. That was the prologue. Chapter 1. See? This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. Wolfwood, I mean werewolf. Let me save. Okay. If you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 2, please save your game now. Oh, okay. Okay, so I saved the game then, which means we'll get the recap next time. But. Hold on. Hold on! Oh, I'm floating. Oh, everyone look at my bodiless self. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Okay. So, my throat hurts. Reading for 2.5 hours was a lot on my little me. So I am gonna be done for the day. I thought about maybe doing episode 2 as well, but there is no way I'm gonna be able to survive doing both. So I will do episode 2 probably sometime next week or this weekend. I will post about it so people will know. So if you guys that are here want to know about like what happens in episode 2, I will be sure to make it posted on my socials. So you will know when I'm playing episode 2. You can come and see what happens. And we'll do the recap at the beginning, and the VOD will be up. And I'm now posting VODs to game playthroughs. Not like Dead by Daylight and games that are repetitive, but games that have story and plot and depth. I am posting those VODs to my YouTube. So. Thank you guys. I will go rest. I love you as well. But first, let's find someone to raid. Let us find someone to raid. There's only a handful of us. But we want to go say hi. We like to say hi. Ooh, Diami. I think Diami's streaming his debut. Yes! Okay, friends. Diami is a cryptid VTuber, actually. He's a face-stealing cryptid, and today he's doing his debut of all his new model and his new arts and things. So come say hi. You don't have to say hi. You don't have to stay. But I'm gonna go say hi. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. And yes. Happy Thursday. And it's almost Friday, so happy Friday to you both as well in Europe. Alright, let's start this raid. Let's get this going. Let's go see what's up. Alright. I love you all. Goodbye, thank you.